This week marked the first full week of action in St. Paul. This week, Governor Mark Dayton issued his second State of the State address, in which he called for greater bipartisan cooperation, asked the legislature to pass a bonding bill, asked for bills that achieve greater job creation, and asked for Viking Stadium legislation. MADA's bill that would simplify the ability of dealers to obtain lien releases on older vehicles has been authored by Representative Bruce Vogel and Senator Al DeCrife. This bill has been introduced in both the House and the Senate, with the numbers Senate File 1971 and House File 2187. This bill has been referred to the Transportation Committee in both chambers, where it is currently awaiting its first hearing. This bill seeks to expand the provision in current law which allows for individuals to obtain lien releases on vehicles 7 years older or more, and allow dealers who are holding vehicles to obtain lien releases in a similar manner. In addition, the MADA bill seeks to create a more efficient bonded title procedure in which the dealer could avoid going to court by posting a bond worth 1.5 times the value of the vehicle to cover any unforeseen damages. We expect this bill to obtain bipartisan support in both the House and the Senate. In addition to Representative Vogel and Senator DeCrife, we have secured co-sponsorships from Senator Ann Rest, a Democrat, and Senator Paul Gazelka, a Republican, as well as Representative Mike Beard, the chairman of the House Transportation Committee, a Republican from Shakopee, Representative Mike Nelson, a Democrat from Brooklyn Park, and Representative Kurt Daudt, a Republican from Crown. MADA is also monitoring a bill, Senate File 1629 and House File 2002, sponsored by Senator Chris Gerlach and Representative Keith Downey, which seeks to loosen restrictions on occupational licensing in Minnesota. Under this bill, an individual may pursue a lawful occupation free from unnecessary regulations, stating the right to engage in this occupation. Moreover, this bill seeks to specify the conditions for government regulation of the occupations to protect against the misuse of occupational regulation and reduce the competition and increase prices. Under current law, all dealers in Minnesota must be licensed. MADA is concerned that this bill would allow for individuals to engage in automobile sales without a license, which may increase fraud and abuse. MADA is currently working with the bill's authors in the House and Senate, as well as other proponents of the legislation, to reflect our concerns. This bill recently, last week, passed out of Senate Commerce Committee and has been referred to the Judiciary Committee. It's still awaiting its first hearing in the House. As reported last week, we are also monitoring a bill, Senate File 1734, carried by Senator Paul Gazelka, and House File 2136, carried by Representative Tim Sanders, which is being promoted by the insurance industry and the Association of Automotive Service Providers, which seeks to remove high-value vehicles from being subject to the salvage title brand. High-value vehicles are defined in law as those older than 6 years old, but with a greater than $5,000 value. We oppose the change to this language and are currently working with the AASP and authors to adjust the bill's language to reflect our concerns. As always, we'll continue to keep you updated as things move at the legislature, and feel free to contact us with any concerns or questions you may have. Thank you.